Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another great reading, and hope you guys are all well. And before we begin, if you would like your own free 5-minute psychic reading, we have the link below. That is with Mystic Sense. All the information is there. And you may have a private reading with me if you would like one. And please see the About tab here on my YouTube page. So let's get into it, Sagittarius, and we start with the puffin. And we're not, talking about the cereal. But, the puffin is somebody who kind of, if it's a person, it's somebody who is kind of trying to leave or has left behind kind of childhood wounds or possibly the way they used to think, but anything that has kind of been inhibiting their growth. And so now we see this flexible energy, humorous, and independent. This is really kind of about growth and kind of overcoming anything in the past, maybe in the childhood, right? The toucan is here. And this is also somebody who could feel like kind of being left out, but it's somebody who is coming and they are being very careful with what they are saying, right? Here he is. We know that he kind of talks. I think, does he speak? I'm not sure if he speaks. They used to show him in the cartoon commercial. They did, right? It's a problem when you kind of, watch a lot of television. Yes, it is. It's definitely, right? If I had to do it all over again, no, my kids would have not watched all this TV. No, good God, no. But this talks about somebody who's being very careful in what they say. I feel like somebody is coming to tell you something. And something beautiful, I believe. Now, the flag is here. You could it's also possible, Sagittarius, that within yourself, you could be thinking, I need to be a little bit careful with what I say. And you could have transcended or kind of, you could be really overcoming just kind of some type of maybe conditioning or something you learned growing up, and you could really be overcoming that. Let's have a look at the toucan briefly, right? This is this talks about somebody who like doesn't want to fight. So they're going to be careful with what they say now, or they don't want to struggle. So this talks about creating peace and choosing peace instead. This can also talk about like having courage, like to take risks in your life, right? This whole reading could be about somebody, either you're taking a risk in a new career, or you want somebody, or you're taking also and or taking a chance on somebody in love, right? The flag is here, so we see that you are being loyal on some level, or there's some loyalty here that is very important. Now, the toucan also talks about like go with what you are aligned with. That's what this talks about. If you want to stand out and be noticed, the toucan energy is what you want to align with. You could also be reaching for a new career, Sagittarius. The flag is here. This could be what you're loyal to. Like you could be being loyal to whatever it is you feel like you're good at, because you look like you are concerned about a career here, kind of, and you also look like you are possibly concerned about your finances. You may be. Now, you also look like you are concerned about somebody you're in love with here. That could also be going on here. We have the Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. This is a card, which can talk about here, about talking to somebody and making sure you have the right words. So maybe you are doing this, though, kind of with this career here, possibly. Like I need to, be gentle about my approach. Maybe you are doing something that has to do with communication, because the toucan, with his, big schnoz over here, it can kind of talk about social energy, right? Kind of, being noticed or being out in the public and speaking, right? This can talk about singing and speaking and things like that. And this Dear Spirit, it talks about somebody like, be careful, like when you when you show up in public, or when you're approaching somebody that you're in love with here or that is special to you. Be careful. Somebody could also be coming very carefully here to tell you they love you and they know, or that they're loyal to you now, and that they know that that is either important to you, or that the right words, their gentle touch, will be very important here. That could be happening here. It could be both. Right? We Sagittarians, we're good communicators. We are, right? And because we're very passionate about what we do and about what we say, but we do have to be a little careful here about just kind of maybe being overly passionate, because the world is not like Sagittarius. No, some people are, kind of, they don't like, so much extroversion, right? Because Sagittarius puts it on the line and tells it like it is. And, that in as much as we are that way, we have to be careful with what we say. Yeah, because people just don't. I mean, you could be saying, well, why don't they want to know just the truth straight up? Or why don't they want it laid out for them because they don't, for many reasons, right? They can't handle, sometimes it's kind of like they can't handle the truth. And that's what Jack Albertson said. He goes, you can't handle the truth, right? So, I feel like you are either kind of aspiring for a new career, Sagittarius, or you are kind of waiting for somebody here, right? Yeah, you could. So you start out with the Strength card, and she's using her courage. She's on this huge lion, this beautiful woman. And we have the Two of Pentacles next to it. Now, the Two of Pentacles can talk about definitely balance and stability, right? It can talk about you may feel here that you are juggling too many things at one time. You could feel kind of overwhelmed. Now, this may be this person's energy, and this could be them, their energy possibly showing up here, giving you advice as to what they are going through. It could be that energy here in this reading, and this, right? You can. So, yeah, let's see what else we have. And this could be juggling too many things, or an upheaval or a shift in your current conditions. This can talk about you weighing different options here with regard to career as well, or your foundation. Yeah, because of the stability here. He's juggling, and he's standing on a log juggling as well. I mean, he should be just standing here on a flat surface, right? Here comes the dog with news, it looks like. Yeah, or a lunch, maybe his lunch, right? But, this is about, and he, on his hat is the yin and the yang, so you're definitely trying to kind of use everything you can, the divine masculine and the divine feminine as well. This is a very interesting reading today, yeah. You could be trying to make ends meet as well, because you could be walking in kind of toward a newer career, and you could be saying, well, I have to, make sure I have enough money until I'm completely on my feet here, or until I catch my footing. And this Two of Pentacles can talk about that. Here's the Four of Pentacles next to it in this deck. Yeah, this Four of Pentacles too can talk about greed, but it can also talk about sometimes we're trying to cling too tightly to money here. You could be overworking yourself as well because of this situation. It's possible here. And this can speak to a secret. There also may be a secret in this reading, a secret love, or some type of, and this could be this person who's coming forward to tell you that they are loyal to you because of some overcoming in their life. I feel like it has to do with childhood or just past wounds too. Here's the Star. So in the past you had a lot of hope here, Sagittarius. So, this is great here. You're either hoping for this union or a new career. You could be hoping for both because, with Pluto and Aquarius here, and now we have Jupiter, I feel like that has already entered. I think it has entered. It could be on the 19th, but of this month. But nevertheless, we are still in this energy. We just came out of an eclipse. We just had one. And this eclipse is all about, can be about challenges, but definitely about opportunities, because things are ending with eclipses, right? And new beginnings as well. But you had a lot of hope here. The Knight of Swords talks about somebody who follows their dreams in this reading. They follow their heart, and here he is, he's not even on a horse. He said, I'm following this steer or this bull. It's a bull, right? I don't think steers even run that fast. But but I do find that animals are more, the more you kind of think about, or the more I think about animals, the more fascinating they are and interesting. Yeah, especially how they are connected to the divine and the earth. Oh my goodness, it's huge, right? But we don't learn this stuff in school. We just learn that, the cow's going to give you milk. I mean, that's all, right? And now they are saying something very, very, I believe, very untrue about the cow. Yeah, and what the cow has, right? If you have not really studied the cow and, or animals, then you are just maybe you are just following along with what they are saying, right? If you hear something long enough in the mainstream, you will believe it, right? You will. Unfortunately, right? That's why TV is not good to watch. Let your kids watch a lot of it. No. And let's see what else we have. You could be saving. You could be trying to save. I feel like there's a secret though here. Going back to this card here, I feel like there's some type of a secret here, and you are trying to. You're wondering if this is going to happen for you in terms of love. This could be your also your career. And here, the Knight of Swords, this is your mindset here. This is, I'm going for this. But also, you could be wondering here if somebody here is just going to come in and take some fast action. I feel like you might be. This reading is kind of a twofold reading. It is. I should have, well, I mean, when they're both showing up here, it's, both energies. This is about love and career. You have the Ace of Pentacles, Sagittarius, showing up in the near future. You do, right? And this is a new beginning for you. It is, especially showing up there for you. This is all good luck for you here. Whatever you are concerned about here. And let's see. The wealth, resources, money is received, prosperity, employment, a strong foundation. This could be you fixated on this as well, though. Don't be too fixated, right? No, it's not good. Because when you are fixated here and working too hard, and these Pentacles card, this card here, the Four of Pentacles, can talk about you are so concerned with money here that it is cutting into your spiritual either awareness or cutting into your creativity. And I noticed that for myself. When I work too hard, the creativity goes away. It's kind of like quantity versus quality. And that is true here because you're stressing your mind. You're working too hard, right? And this Ace of Pentacles, protection and defense. Interesting. This can also talk about protection and defense and strength, security. We have the strength card showing up as the first card here. So this is very beautiful here. I feel like you are doing your best to remain courageous here about something. And, this here, Sagittarius, is all good luck here. This is you, doing the best and plugging forward. Whatever, maybe you are the one who had some type of maybe childhood wounds here that you're overcoming. Yeah, and you're realizing here that whatever you were kind of maybe, dwelling on in the past, you're like, this is holding me back. Yeah. And this flag card here that, is just, you're being loyal to what you want. You're being loyal to yourself in this reading. And that takes strength. And this is your overall energy in this reading is your courage. Yeah, it is. And you have the Five of Pentacles in your concern. You see all these Pentacles cards, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of the reading here is about your money and your foundation. It is. And go Sagittarius, because you have courage here, right? The Five of Pentacles is in your concern. And, let's have a look at that. This is focusing too much on the physical condition, inhibiting your spiritual awareness, you see? And that's what's going on. I just said that, right? And that is your concern. A door is closed. Now, you could be also concerned here. I don't feel like you are worrying about a door closing for yourself. Possible, but not when your overall energy is strength. So, this Five of Pentacles here, you could be wondering if your person is closing a door to come forward. You could. You really could here, because this Knight of Swords card talks about fast action and, just going after your dream. Like, screw this, right? Thought about it enough, boom, boom, bam. So here, Sagittarius, this can be lack of charity, not clarity, lack of charity, right? Because this typically holds like a lack of, a lack of anything, the Five of Pentacles. But here's the fierce dog, barking here at this couple, and he's helping her. I feel like you are kind of, for some, your focus here could be too much, as I said, on your physical, like on the money, right? Because they're showing the dog here. He's creating fear to these people. You're worried about money possibly here. Now, this could be like you could feel cold. You could feel a lack between somebody that you are missing. This can talk about missing somebody in your concern. In your environment is the Four of Swords. And this man's laying on his back. And the wolves are there. The wolves are there to protect him. And they can be there for, there's 4 wolves here. Yeah, with the 4 swords, right? And he's passed out here. I feel like something happened to him. And the wolves showed up to protect him. Now, this is in your environment. I believe this is some type of protection. Wow, this can be death of a person. Yeah, an illness, a time of stillness before a new phase of life begins. This could be you, though. This doesn't have to be, maybe somebody's passing away in your life as well. It could be, because especially next to this Five of Pentacles. You could be worried about the physical, and because if there's Pentacles, in terms of somebody's health, it's possible here. But there's a phase here that is ending before a new one starts, for sure, in your environment. Death of a person, idea, or project. Solitude, introspection. You might be definitely in introspection here. The dark night of the soul. Ouch. Not sure if you are in that energy here. This could be your person as well. Closure. Wow. Withdrawing into oneself. Recuperation and resignation. Whatever is happening here, Sagittarius, in your environment here, is something needs to end here, but it's going to bring like a rebirth for sure. Your hope is the Seven of Cups, or your desire. So here are all these cups, and they are opportunities or choices. And all the signs, not all of them, but many of them are here. So we have Capricorn showing up here, and this is like you're wishing, you could be hoping for some new ambition, right? A new career. Here's Venus. So you're hoping for stability and love and creativity. You're hoping for this expansion. You want some type of expansion. Here is Jupiter. The sun is here over the major cup here. So you're hoping for success, right? And happiness. And some type of restoration, it does look like here. Now, here also is this is Mercury here. So this can be, you are hoping for possibly communication here. But this is interesting here, how you are kind of hoping that all the planets will be communicating in your favor. Like everything is going to come together for you. Yeah, and here is, this is Aries, I believe here. This is about bravery and taking action and stepping into something new. The moon is here, so you are hoping to trust your intuition about this. You are. Let's have a look here at the Seven of Cups in your hopes and desires. And this is desires, fantasies, temptation, illusion, not yet attained. Yeah, or you're hoping that you're going to attain, you're going to have all these opportunities. Dreaming in the dream realm. Yeah, shallow goals and interests. Well, I don't feel like this is about shallow goals and interest at all. This is just one of the possibilities here. A treasure, lust. Yeah, a wish and contemplated infidelity. Wow. You might know somebody is like leaving somebody here because here's the Five of Pentacles and you're concerned. You may know that because in your environment is a death of something here. You had a lot of hope, whatever this is, Sagittarius, you had a lot of hope here. And also look at your courage over here with the overall energy as strength. So in your outcome here is the Six of Pentacles. This is a gift. So you're being given a gift in this deck. This is a gift, and here's a man, gifting these two women here. Yeah, and we're going to go to the extended, Sagittarius, and it is going to be your person's extended. It is. Let's get one card for them, and just one card. And so in your extended, we're going to talk all about your love life and how this person, because there is somebody here who is like a secret or a dream or something like that. Yeah. Let's see what we have here for Sagittarius's person. Show me Sagittarius's person's energy here. And we have this she who sees. And this is observing, perceiving, and scrutinizing. This person sees here. They understand. They understand what's going on with you. Right? They see. This person has gone through an awakening here. Some type of awakening. And they're being very careful with what they are saying here with this dear spirit. Bring a gentle touch. I also believe here that your person they could be in this kind of puffin energy maybe, but this is kind of realizing that change is inevitable and leave the past behind. Basically, it's about that. The toucan is aligning with what you want, and the flag is here next to it. This person thinks that they see that they align with you. We'll get one more card here for them. She who guides, new path, guide, and renewal. Yep, see? We're going to end this reading, Capricorn, Sagittarius, I beg your pardon. I have the link below for the extended. It's in the description box. They're all super affordable, you guys. Thank you so much. And we're going to have a tarot spread on them and an oracle spread on them with many cards, many different, a few different decks here. Yeah, thank you so much, Sagittarius, for joining me. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.